from the other Commonwealth, the Commonwealth of Virginia, the ranking member of the Ed and Labor Committee, Mr. Scott.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, this budget resolution comes just days before government spending levels are set to expire and we experience a costly government shutdown. Instead of investing in our future, these draconian cuts will hurt the economy and American families. The resolution backtracks on the agreement with the Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2023 and does not move us closer to funding the government for the coming year. This resolution includes steep cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, education, infrastructure, undercutting the massive and much-needed investment we made in our nation's roads and bridges last year. In addition to these cuts, the budget relies on gimmicks to claim balance. This budget claims $3 trillion in savings from macroeconomic feedback, the claim that cutting programs for families will create economic growth, an idea that has failed time and time again. These assumptions are far outside of what experts and simple arithmetic would predict. Responsible budgeting includes making choices that are in line with our values. In fact, every Democratic president since Kennedy has made these choices, leaving for their Republican successors a better deficit than they started with. And unfortunately, every Republican since Nixon has left for their Democratic successors a worse deficit situation than they inherited. The Democrats under President Biden passed the American Rescue Plan, the infrastructure law, and other legislation which produced more jobs in 2 years than any president has produced in 4, while at the same time making the budget deficit better than the one that he inherited. One thoughtful tax policy was a child tax credit, which reduced child poverty significantly, almost in half. Since it has been expired, we weren't able to continue it. The child poverty rate has crept back up. Instead of building on the successes and investments like the expanded child tax credit, the budget cuts more than $10 trillion in non-defense and entitlement spending on the backs of working families and seniors. This is neither a credible nor responsible plan to reduce our deficit. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.